would it be wrong to ask for a kiss on the left cheek? And if it is, would that make it right to ask for a kiss on the right?
James Hairspray is a stylist and can do some rather amazing things with some pony's mane. You can catch more of his cool stylings at Ask James Hairspray. However, he's not the only one who knows how to get cheeky.
Wow, a blog that's not safe for work. I mean, that isn't not safe for work.
It's just
What?
a kiss on the sushi.
What do you ask a pony after the accidental dumped white paint over him?
Would you like another coat?
They can't all be winners. Cluck, cluck, bucock.
What? Okay, that was not as good of a voice.
Over 200 comments and we haven't made this joke yet? The situation has been rectified!
Can Trixie have cookie?
Sorry, I just deleted all my cookies.
Wow.
I'll have more cookies soon.
Okay, who wants to read that?
I very much like...
I very much like a bunch of random numbers. How about you?
It's not random, it's pie.
Yeah, I know.
I can tell that pie is very significant to you.
Hooray for baked goods and math humor! Can you guess what kind of pie it is? I think we can.
I bet you can make a pun from my name.
How about an anagram instead? Raccoon Savior.
Normally I'm not one to rise to challenges like this, as answering one tends to provoke 20 more seeking attention. But this one was too easy. Remember folks, if you send in a question, you will get a response, even if the response is a form letter of why we can't use your question.
Do you want to drink some cider with me?
Why is the cider gone?
It's not the ciders in cider.
That's,
And
interesting.
that is why we don't let Berry Punch dress up as a pirate anymore. If you'd like to see more of the antics of the town inebriation expert, check out Let's Ask Berry Punch.
What is your family like?
My mother comes from a very large family with many brothers and sisters. My father is an only child, as am I. Although my parents have been trying to change my only child status since I was a filly. I moved out at a young age. The house got a bit too noisy at night.
Thanks for asking about my family. My mother's family is all over the place, and I probably have a cousin in just about every town because of that. Marigold's the only one I'm close to, though, but her mother doesn't approve of me.
Let's see why. Oh.
Hi, Applejack. What's going on? The label's done gone torn off, and I've got a real headache figuring out which of these grain boxes are mine. So you've got a migraine headache? I do now.
Boing, boing, boing. So I might have been a little less than helpful on this one.
I can't really think of a question. So maybe you could tell the best joke off the top of your head, of our head.
Want to hear my main joke?
The joke is really ahead of its time.
How good are you at mathematics?
Math is full of drama. There are so many problems to work out. I'm so bad at math, I can only count on my friends. I used to hate math. Then I realized that decimals have a point. I strongly dislike the subject of math. However, I am particular of fractions. I failed the mathematic test so many times I've lost count. I'm bad at math, so the equation 2n plus 2n is 4n something.
Foreign to me.
Foreign to me.
Oh, 4n to me.
All right.
I think that was the last one.
Yeah, I think you got them all. Hooray for GIF animation. Geography is my best subject, though I know enough mathematics to balance my accounts and track expenses for my job. Marigold helps with the more advanced accounting, though.
With a talent like this, you must get beaten up a lot.
Has any pony ever gotten legitimately mad at you for cracking so many puns?
I'm terribly confused. What is the difference between a Pegasus and a duck?
The difference between a Pegasus and a duck is... No!
Wow, Pinky.
Ah!
Apparently, hot-blooded Pinky doesn't want me to finish that joke. She's a rather passionate pony, but restraint isn't in her vocabulary. You can see more of her antics and property damage at Hot-Blooded Pinky.
What would you rather be? An amazing Pegasus, like me, or a unicorn?
And there's nothing wrong with being a Pegasus or a unicorn, but I'm an earth pony and proud of my heritage.
Strong girl.
Despite what most unicorns, and some Pegasi will say, Earth ponies have their own strengths. We're stronger, we live longer, and we're far more durable. When is the last time you saw an old Pegasus or unicorn? Being an Earth pony is not just a Pegasus without wings or a unicorn without a horn.
You must be really good at taking notes with your tentacles. You'd be a great stenographer.
Stenographer, I think, is what they were. Stenographer?
Stenographer.
Yeah, it's stenography jokes. That's great. So, that's what a face tentacle sounds like. You can see more of that crazy goo pony Stenophore over at Steno's blog. NSFW.
Please help. Beans.
Pinto beans.
Stage! Woohoo!
It must be rough to be a pony whose talent is surviving on practically nothing. Her splotchy coat isn't dirt, though. She's a pinto pony. I wish she could turn her talent to making a living like I did. You should swing by and see if you can help her out over at Ask a Hobo Pony.
I think these are both dudes.
My
Okay.
wife didn't come home last night. Said she slept over at a friend's house.
So what?
So what did you do?
I asked her 10 best friends. None knew anything about it.
My husband didn't come home last night. Said he slept over at a friend's house.
So what did you do?
I asked his 10 best friends. Each said he spent the night at their place. 2 said he's still there.
Ooh.
Many folks have asked to see more of my parents, so here's a little clip from their lives. Despite the occasional rough patch, they're still deeply in love after all these years, instead of just aggressively tolerating each other. Say what you will about stallions, though, they cover for each other unquestioningly. May as well only cover for each other if specifically asked to.
When a pony joins your royal guard, do you know them?
Unite them.
Do you knight them? Yes, that is tradition. Why do you ask? So when some pony joins the Celestia's royal guard, does she day them? That joke brings laughter.
Princess Luna enjoys clever wordplay so long as the jokes are appropriate for all audiences. She doesn't quite appreciate any jokes about being on the moon, though, which is a bit of a sore issue for her. I wonder why.
And whoever who makes my wife mad, I will hunt them down.
Mm-hmm. How did your pony prom date with Dr. X-Ray go? Did he get under your skin?
No, and before you make the follow-up joke, he didn't try to bone me either.
Dr.
I'll be
X-Ray
right
and I had a wonderful time at the pony prom this year. He was so nervous, but I did get him out into the dance floor for the last slow dance. I was joking when I said I had 4 left hooves. You might actually have the condition.
I'll be right back. Yeah, keep going.
Isn't the principal a dummy?
Do you know who I am?
No.
I'm the principal's daughter.
No. Do you know who I am?
No.
Good.
Dinky has a way of staying out of trouble. Usually.
As you know, Ponyville is home to the bearers of the element of harmony. Those 6 have saved the day more than a few times, but the ponies themselves have issues. I don't approve of how Twilight treats the entire library as her personal home, acting like she's doing some pony a favor by letting them check out a book. How she treats Spike is also unacceptable. We'd be calling the guards if a dragon treated a pony full like that. Rarity has a nice boutique, but she's always wrapped up in drama of her own making. She'd do fine in Canterlot, but in Ponyville, the prima donna attitude is just counterproductive. I wonder why she doesn't just move to Canterlot.
Oh, I'll be so happy if she did.
Applejack uses brute force to solve problems, which is fine on her farm, not in a conversation. Her farm is suspicious, too. Marigold went over the numbers, and they shouldn't be in the bad financial situation she's always claiming they're in. Rainbow Dash is a living stereotype about Pegasus ponies, obsessed with athletics and speed to an unhealthy level. Stubborn, and has to be repeatedly motivated to do anything that's not fun. Fluttershy has hundreds of pets, and somehow that makes her job. And make no mistake, those are all her pets. They can't care for themselves, so they're not wild animals, and she makes sure they don't become able to fend for themselves. Pinky's great, though she has it rough with her friends treating her like an idiot. I don't think any pony could deal with those 5 on a regular basis and still be smiling without being Pinky.
I won't say something about some pony that I wouldn't say to their face. Those 6 know where we stand, but Twilight thinks I'm trying to tell her something when I say, I don't like you, and tries to find the deeper meaning. I wonder if her cutie mark is really a symbol for cognitive dissonance.
Time for something serious. What is your opinion on the last serious discussions / problems / statements / etc. you have seen?
April 8th. Celestia visits the Cakes for a banquet. She then has royal business to attend, and every pony else is sent home, though we don't actually see her leave. January 14th. 9 months later, Mrs. Cake gives birth to a Pegasus and a unicorn, with only distant family relationships to justify such offspring. Coincidence?
I think not.
Why yes, those are the air dates of Bird in the Hoof and Baby Cakes. As equine gestation is 11 months, that means Mrs. Cake was pregnant, but the foals hadn't yet developed their pony type yet.
Hmm.
Damn it, stop stealing the punchline!
In the name of the moon, princess, I punish you.
Do you ever ponder the meaning of life?
You deserve a punishment for jokes like that. How about the electric eel chair? Quite shocking, isn't it?
I get it, every pony. You found or forced the word pun in another word. That's clever if you can do it in a conversation. Otherwise, it's just lame. Seriously, I know you can do better.
Every pony, I do value your comments and questions, and I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. Maybe you should leave the puns to the professionals, though. At least those with some talent in the field.
What's your favorite motto to live by or think of when you feel sad?
What is your favorite joke?
What's your favorite classic pun?
A pun is its own word.
Did you hear about the group protesting those two stallions getting married?
Yeah, something about keeping the mare in marriage.
As Marigold would say, two ponies in love should be allowed to marry because a married couple contributes more towards the gross domestic product than two single ponies.
Oh, this is...
What are you doing with my candies? We're having a bonbon fire.
Bonbon
Wow.
was not amused. It was just the boxes. I hid the candy elsewhere.
having bonbons fire.
Hey, Nokia, I got you some candy.
Thanks. What are they?
Car bonbons.
This is a bit of an in-joke between ponies. Nokia's talent is aggregated diamond nanorods, which makes her indestructible. She's made of carbon bonds. Bonds? Oh, just go look at her Tumblr and ask Nokia.
I wonder if she's named after a cell phone.
Yeah, I think she
Yes.
is. What did the ocean say to the other ocean?
Let's try bondage and get tied up.
Ooh.
I would have figured he'd just wave. I suppose he was expecting the nothing they just waved punchline. He should have known better.
Have you ever thought about raising a family? Sometimes, but I'd have difficult time giving birth. Why is that? I'm a manager. I don't do labor.
I have a hard time picturing Marigold raising a family. Not without a stay-at-home father. She's too invested in her company emotionally to change her whole life around.
Poof! You have pink hair.
Thanks for the pink hair.
Oh,
Isn't she
I'm
so
going to name him Angel too.
adorable?
Awesome.
I really hadn't thought of getting a pet before, since I sometimes have to go out on long trips for my job and don't know when I'll be back from each one. Fortunately, Melanie has offered to look after the little one for me while I'm away. He's super fast. I think I'll name him Wit, because no pony can catch up to my wit.
Hey, Magpie. I hear you're Princess Molestia's apprentice. Why would any pony think that? Some pony said you're a kleptomaniac.
The magpie is a bit of a loose interpretation of personal property, but you can check out her adventures in stealth and thievery at Ask Magpie.